Hello, everybody. This is Kyle Speed One coming to you from the racetrack. Yeah. You've probably seen in other videos of this particular car. It's a Monogram Cobra Daytona. Beautiful, beautiful little car. And it runs quiet and it runs real smooth. But in another video, I had explained that I basically bought a white kit from an old Monogram Daytona, Cobra Daytona, and this is it. All the parts were there with the exception of the motor, the guide, the drive shaft, and the pinion. Everything else is there. Of course, the wheels, the axles, the bearings, all that stuff was there except for the motor unit and the guide. So I'm going to have to source those out and come up with the parts. Hopefully I can find them sometime soon on eBay. But if you come across these old Monogram kits, you might want to entertain getting one. They are very detailed. I would put them, and there's no telling when that kit was made. Like I said, it came in the white. And it's got a lot of chrome pieces in it that this one didn't have. For one, the windshield wiper is just painted silver. This one here is clearly chrome. And the wheels were chrome. I had to paint those white, as well as the exhaust. But yeah, I think it turned out really nice. It's going to be a nice addition to my previous blue car. It gives a little bit of a change of pace, as it were. But yeah, if you ever have a chance to get on eBay or go to some of these slot car meets where, you know, they have stuff for sale or something like that, you might want to entertain it, because basically, I don't know if I actually said it or not, because I go down 3 or 4 rabbit holes before getting to my original point. I blame that on my dad. These Monogram cars are really detailed. I would put them up with, I have more experience with fly slot cars. And the fly slot cars are really detailed. They're beautiful cars. Some people knock them. I don't know why. But to me, fly slot cars are really worth the price just within their detailing. Okay? I think if I should share an opinion, I would have to say the old Monogram Revell models, I'm going to jump out on a limb and say actually they're made better than actually Fly is. And that's saying a lot. I mean, for me, that's saying a lot. You know, opinions are opinions, and that's all they are opinions. So you can agree or agree to disagree. That's fine. Now, the other thing that I've been doing, and I got them in, is I had some spectators that were sitting, but I didn't have any at the time except for the flag men that were standing. And so I went ahead and ordered some standing spectators off of a sales shop on eBay, and there they are. Now, a lot of these I went back and repainted and detailed them up a little bit. Like I painted the collars and the sleeves on her shirt and the collar on his shirt. And I just changed the colors because, you know, these things are made in China and they have thousands of workers that, you know, it's cheap labor, guys. They get the color on there, but they're not very accurate about it. So you have to come back with an X-Acto blade and kind of scrape off some of the paint that got overlapped, like on the skin areas. And they reuse the same colors over and over and over again. Like that lady in the red and white was one of these pink ones. And there were like 10 of those in that pack of 50. So I repainted her in red and white. I repainted her with the yellow coat and a white skirt. And I repainted him with the red shirt and a white collar and black slacks. And I added the t-shirt detail of the little boy running around in his jumper. Basically, yeah, I just went back and repainted a lot of the characters. And I think they turned out pretty decent. Yeah. So, you know, and even the officials up in the observation deck, up in the tower, I repainted those and added a little emblem to their shirts and to their jackets. And I even repainted like this man and woman here, all in black, repainted those, repainted some of the other characters. But like I said, a lot of them, they just used like maybe 8 or 9 colors over and over and over and over and over again. And that was starting to bug me. So I went ahead and repainted them. Just like I repainted, originally she was in a pink dress also. And a lot of them I painted their hair brown instead of black. And I glued them down, the standing ones. I glued them down with this clear tack. Hang on a second. I glued them down with this because this dries clear. And it's still flexible once it fully cures. So you can, if you need to, pull the character off out of place and do what it is you need to do or place them in another area without tearing up the paint, either on the character or on the surface. So basically that's what I've been up to. It adds, it would sound odd to say it adds life to the racetrack, but in a way, I guess it does, you know, to have people on it, to make it look like, you know, it's a snapshot from a Saturday afternoon of racing. And don't pay that any attention. That's my ultralight Carbon Cub E-Flight. I had to do some repairs to it, and now it's fixed, ready to fly again. But basically, that's what I wanted to show you today. It was my number 59. She's done and did with the body is concerned, but like I said, I've got to find the motor, the pinion, the extension shaft, and the bearing for that extension shaft to put in that chassis to make it just like that one there, the blue one. So I'll keep you up to date how I'm coming along with that when I get some of the parts in. But in the meantime, if I want to, I could actually swap this body over to this chassis and go ahead and run the car. They're both the same. They just have different paint jobs. But basically, that's all I've got for you today. God bless you. Stay warm during this cold, cold weather. And just keep slotting. I'll talk to you later. Bye.